bringing Vasco. Alright, so check it out. I'll turn off the video I'm listening to out of boredom during any cutscenes, which is Lindy Page, and he's talking about something World War II. I don't remember. Alright, Ciora. Yeah. Compose team. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Move. Alright. Two captains and a fucking diplomat. The incompetent levels are over 9,000. Because anybody in any form of power is usually completely incompetent at whatever the fuck they're doing.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Speak about the first colonization of the island. Oh, hold up.
I've explored many ruins on this island. Ruins that, after careful scrutiny, were built by the congregation. In one of them, we found a journal that made reference to your guild. This document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of the Bridge Alliance a decade ago. These discoveries raise a good many questions. Questions that my cousin would like you to answer.
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. We are bound by the pact. I could eventually overlook these engagements if you would perform a service. Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, has problems with certain members of Teleme. The bishop that accompanies you on occasion could without a doubt tell you more.
I won't hesitate to speak to him about it.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
You fucking pirate.
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Alright, so we're not bringing Vasco. Alright. Back to my nerd video. Man, I was supposed to file my taxes today, but TurboTax didn't want to give me the free option. So fuck them. If I gotta pay anyway, I'll have somebody else do it for me. Alright. Alright. There you are. Okay.
My dear child, what can I do for you?
Ask him about the prop.
I had a meeting with Admiral Cabral concerning what we found in those ruins. She said she was bound by a pact that kept her from answering questions on the subject.
The Nords are nothing more than mercenaries of the oceans. I suppose that she wants something in exchange.
Effectively. She told me that her men posted at San Mateus met with some problems, and she advised me to speak to you. Does that make sense?
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about. Or rather, who. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it for yourself at San Mateus. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Teleme, and refuse to express their faith openly. It is possible they have decided to target the Norts. We will need to speak with those on Teleme lands. And of course, seek out the Bishop Domitius.
Okay.
I will see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
I'm not bringing you... Vasco, this concerns you, but... Yeah, fuck it, come on. Sorry, Ciara. Okay. You are effectively the most under-equipped. Is there... kind of like that saber. That and garment wise, actually, you'll be fine. I'm sure we got a pistol you could have. Uh, okay, you also need an upgrade. You're getting that for right now. Well, I mean, you're also the most heavy armored. You could have your captain sword till we figure something out. I changed my mind again. That thing's... It may be weaker, but you can put some elemental damage on things, probably. I'm an idiot. There's a globe in there. Nah, Kurt's staying with me.
Because you're familiar, presumably, with an artillery shell. An artillery shell has low explosives, richer
Hold on, Kurt. Let's just see what we can do for you.
cracks under the pressure, shatters, and those shards fly around and kill personnel in that field that the shell landed in. But underwater, how does that work? Because the shell of the depth charge cracks open and is then being pushed through water, and the water's surely going to slow it down really, really quickly, and then it's hitting the outer shell of a
Man, that
U-boat, which is pretty substantial, so a bit of metal going clunk is not going to do a huge amount of damage to a U-boat. Well, you'd be right. And in fact, the outer casing,
fuck it.
Huge amount of water here, huge amount of water here, which is the other side of the submarine U-boat, rushing in to that void. And water's really heavy, so when you've got a huge,
Oh, that.
3 times the weight of the U-boat rushing sideways suddenly,
I don't want that thing.
that strain that it puts on the casing of the U-boat can sometimes snap it in two, but of course it only has to just rupture it,
Greenblood, my friend.
and you got to kill.
Do you need something?
Nope.
I must leave you.
Load of gas rising up very quickly to the surface, of course, creates that huge geyser spume of usually white water that you've seen in the movies. Shooting out of water. And if it is white, that often indicates that you've missed. But if it's black, then that is a strong indicator that you've prematurely ended the careers of quite a few German submariners. So that was depth charges and frogs and squid. Now, another thing they developed was the CAMcraft. The CAMcraft, C-A-M, that's Catapult Aircraft Merchantman. So, this is before they had
Sell that.
aircraft carriers enough to put aircraft carriers in
Sell
their
that and sell that.
they had to get some sort of air cover. So what they did is they would get a sort of girder-like thing and stick that on the front of the merchantman. And that's not the slight air. On that, they'd put a trolley and a couple
Need
of
to keep
pins
an
in
eye
it
on
to stop
them.
it moving.
Mail.
And on that, put a hurricane.
Ah, that.
These are fighters. They're fighter planes. They are single-seater. They're very high-tech, expensive piece of military hardware. And this was a one-shot weapon because there's no deck to land on. You're not an aircraft carrier. So you launch, and these things would fly around like a little ditch in the sea. So it was a very big decision whether to
Alright, so we're gonna.
one hurricane that you had. There'll be two pilots on duty on the ship rotation. And if the decision was made that it was time to launch the hurricane.
Come on, come on, come on.
By the way, I looked at the pilot names for all the launches different every single time. So no one ever had to do this twice. They did it once, then done it. So you climb into the aircraft, and then you would adopt the brace position because it's a very, very high G-force launch. And then some guy would then pull the pins out of the trolley and show you pins. Okay, right, so now on a very good trolley on this girder sticking out the front of a merchant ship in the Atlantic. So, what could go wrong? And then other people would then have to decide, yeah, we're definitely doing it, we're definitely going to launch. Blue flag might be waved on the right-hand side.
Okay, come on.
One of the reasons it was at an angle, so that the flame didn't go straight ahead onto the bridge, but go over there on the left. This one's turned over to the right. Because the back flame of the rocket that you're attached to the trolley was quite substantial. And then you would turn the whole ship into the wind, because you want to launch your aircraft into the wind. Okay, that would take a bit.
Question Commander, huh?
The aircraft's still up there, right? And then perhaps you go to a trough in the ocean. It's a big ship, so they happen slowly. And the pilots perhaps at this point wondering, why did he volunteer for this? Why did I volunteer for this? And you put 30 degrees of flaps
We
in
haven't.
the wings and one-third to the right rudder to counteract the slightly skew launch. And they would wait
I could actually use an upgrading.
of a wave, and then they would ignite the rockets and extremely high G-forces. They would launch. The hurricane
It's
into
blocked.
the air. So, all a bit makeshift. Did it work? Yes.
Oh wait, I forgot to try.
There was actually a one-to-one kill for every launch. They shot down one enemy plane. And don't forget, the enemy planes were Condors. Typically, that's a Focke-Wulf 200. And they would typically have a crew of 5. And this is a single-seater fighter, so you're risking one guy to take out 5 of theirs. So in terms of personnel, there was definitely a profit.
Work.
Not only did they shoot down,
And then everything else will be fine.
they also damaged quite a few more aircraft, and of course it's difficult to know what their fate was. Maybe they flew off damaged, did they make it back? We don't know. And they soar off. And just seeing them off is very important, because of course then they can't report your position.
Grab your shit. Can I?
They don't just not attack you.
Can't just open that.
Either. And what were the losses to the RAF? Very, very slight. They lost one man who was killed whilst bailing out. One man almost drowned, but he didn't drown. They got to him in time.
Hello, milady. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Yes.
Desardet, your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Teleme. What more can you tell me?
I forgot.
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared, and I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so.
Yep.
Find my men. I implore you. More questions?
That's it.
Thanks. I've got everything I need.
Fernando and the Admiral are close. When she was captain, he was her chief mate. She trusts him completely. That's why she put him in charge of the management of the port of San Mateus.
We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information.
What? Okay.
Listen. So it's a passive thing, you're not sending out a it's a passive system. You're not giving away the position, and you're listening for the German U-boats. You have reason to believe that the German U-boat is around there. We saw a Colin Towers disappear now, but it's somewhere around there. You can fly over, drop a load of sonar buoys, and these will listen in. Because they're not completely passive, because they then have to report to the aircraft. And if the enemy then picks up the reports, broadcast back up to the aircraft, then the game's given away. But they couldn't, because the sonar buoys were broadcasting using spread spectrum broadcasting rather than broadcasting the whole message clearly on a single frequency. That message was broken up among many different
Good day. I'm looking for two men, Naughts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Hi. As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling me stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... You can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that's where we should go.
Okay.
Good day. I am looking for several sailors. Some Naughts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Naughts are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the port. We'd better go towards the tavern. That's where the Naught was last seen before he disappeared. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
Yeah, probably. We're gonna die violently. Nigga, I wanna fucking kill. Come on, come on.
We're approaching the tavern.
If we want to eavesdrop on conversations, we should be discreet.
Got it. Eavesdrop. Alright, so discreet. Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seem to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Naughts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my daughter. You've been misinformed.
I'm gonna burn you.
You know I have the Mother Cardinal's ear. Is she aware of your initiatives?
I do not appreciate this attempted intimidation. But very well. Since you insist, these Naughts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really do not realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
Wait, so what you're saying is I'm not sure. Free the nuts. Come on. It's the coin arena. Alright.
It's blocked.
They're just gonna let me walk in. Cool.
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
Do not forget that there is only one song that can make us change our minds, Greenblood.
Played with golden notes.
You said it. Or songs of steel. They also open doors.
Huh. Honestly, I don't want to pay.
Very well. In that case, I'm going to have to break my way in.
Why must this sort of thing happen when I'm the one on guard duty? Hey, the poison on my blade! Hey, let's go! To my help!
You thought you could hang. Take your shit.
Locked. Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well, not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification, before they can execute their plan. We should go and see this Domitius after all. What he will tell us may help us understand.
Well, I guess we're going to...
Against the Romans at the river Ticinus, and he beat them. And then he fought another battle at the river Trubia, and he decisively beat them. And then the Romans started really taking control.
Okay, let's go. I like how nobody's even... Alright, so what's the... Cool. Need to wear the hat they... Oh, give me a reason to fucking burn. You bitch.
What do you want from me, my daughter?
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
Ah, the congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
Use a bitch.
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my daughter. And of course the pagan Nauts would be among them. They are very secretive and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naut suffering from the blood plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
What a nest of absurdities.
What other reaction would you expect from those responsible for the curse that afflicts us?
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
Fuck you. Alright, so if treading on eggshells. Alright, come on. I fucking hate all of you. I think the only redeeming quality of Ptolemy is Petrus. Hold on.
Good day, de Sardet. How can I help you?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminous, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Nauts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
He's also
The
evil.
bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor, because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the Naut's secrets. But the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new. If we can stay discreet.
Of course we're gonna do this. He also said that in front of him. Holy shit, being a diplomat. Okay. Come on. We're just gonna ignore the coin guard. Oh, okay.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way, we'll know exactly what the Nauts are hiding from us.
I can assure you we're not hiding anything reprehensible. But if you absolutely want to check it out for yourself...
Yeah, I feel like a dick, buddy. I truly, I do. Okay, come on. Where am I going? Take it off. Can I just jump from over here? Guess not.
Have a nice day, madam.
Fucking bitch. Fucking rude as hell. Let me guess. Oh no. I'm gonna be honest though.
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars.
These objects are called sextants. Looking at the heavens through them, we can determine and track precisely the course of our ships.
Nothing magic or impure therein. They are nothing but measuring instruments.
Cool. Admiral. Man, what the fuck are we supposed to tell these fuckers that don't make the fucking knots mad at us? The fucking balancing act.
And that, it looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, Does it really predict the weather?
The second instrument is a barometer, and it does indeed predict where the weather is going to be. Nothing magic in it either, I can tell you that.
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
I wouldn't begin to know how this one works. It's a new model, invented recently. It's designed to measure the depths of the oceans. It's extremely useful.
These instruments are incredible, and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here, nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I have definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. Mr. Misius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the better of him.
I don't think you realize the importance of what you have just seen. These instruments allow us to dominate the oceans and discover new worlds. Keeping this secret has enabled us to remain the only ones capable of navigating the high seas.
Everyone just thinks you use a magic of your own.
We were the ones that spread that rumor. It harms our reputation, but protects us from competition.
And this story about the Malachor?
I have no way to explain why we don't catch it, but we're not responsible for it. I truly hope you'll reveal nothing of what you've discovered in this place.
I will do my best, but you're probably gonna hate my guts.
Now our priority is to discover what this great purification is.
Right. Alright, change. Come on. Alright, where are we going? Proof against the Ordo Luminous. These motherfuckers. Come on. And going back here. What you gonna do about it, bitch? Try and stop me. Run up in your shit. Don't see nothing in here. Come on.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Oh, I just love killing y'all. Yeah.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness.
Okay. Okay.
They went for alternating command, so Livius and Livitalis. So one day the army would be commanded in its entirety by Paulus, and the next by Varro. And this definitely was one way that they shared command. Although it's not the only way. Just the previous year, Fabius and Minucius had decided to have
You know, I got a soft spot for weapons.
we are told what happened. So you had the days when the rash guy was in command, so maybe Hannibal could get him to attack, and the days when the more cautious guy was in command, and Hannibal would have a more difficult time.
Drop that.
Just prepare, get ready, because we're going to be fighting the next day. That was a Varro day, although we're also
I could give those to what's his face. So
exactly who was in command and knew exactly what was
wait, hold up.
some network of spies. This is never explained, but somehow he just
Could actually wear those myself. Give those to what's his face.
the next day, on the Palace Day,
Nobody wants those.
raised his army. Come on then, let's have a fight, said Hannibal. But Paulus was having none of it. And towards the end of the day, Hannibal got, he's not going to fight. Okay, took his troops back into camp and dispatched his Numidians. Now, his Numidians were North African light cavalrymen. He had loads of these, and they were really good, really effective troops. But these were light cavalrymen. They were armed with smallish shield, javelins. They would have had some other armament, club or dagger or whatever, but their main weapon was javelins.
Alright.
They were skirmishing. They weren't getting
Thing else I'm gonna try and make a buck off of.
ride around, keep moving,
I might keep the saber.
angles, harassing him, chucking javelins at him, just gently being annoying.
Come on.
Send them out.
We have to save the knots.
Two-thirds of their troops on one side over this, and one-third on the other side. This flat, agriculturally rich plain, and according to Livy, dusty plain as well. But Livius never mentions the dust. And he was able, with his Numidians, to disrupt the men who had been sent down to the river to get water for all the tens of thousands of men in the camp. So you imagine they need quite a bit of water. So if you could stop getting access to the water, that would be quite an inconvenience for them.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Could the Romans,
Well,
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
there was this continuing suspense. They knew that an enormous battle against this
Yes?
deadly foe was coming really soon. The certainly not
I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
speak about the.
suspense. This is reported by Livius. So, the next day, it was Varro command, and Varro went, right, we're doing this, and he led his men out. He got all on one side of the river.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof, other than the Nauts' tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island.
Speak of events, reveal the discoveries in the reserve. We're not doing that.
The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed such a plan.
Fuck
These
you.
Nauts are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony. I got wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis. and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack, a great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Nort building and imprison every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Norts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Norts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Norts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Yeah, I'm doing all the work. You're welcome, by the way, Vasco. Shit wasn't that easy. Okay. Fucking phone overheated. Man, can I file taxes with H&R Block on Sunday? Fuck, I don't know. Alright, I want Ciara back. Let's just get back to New Serene, go up to the Norts. Knots, whatever the fuck y'all call it. Oh shit. Thank you all for being here with me. Though I don't care about half of you. And this is why I come up on this side.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminis. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Fredee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have
And
had
this
your
is
doubts.
where shit gets real.
You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander. But I know who my mother is, and
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
That's
I need
it.
to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go see him.
I am sorry, Greenblood. I promise you that I knew nothing of it. And as far as I'm concerned, this changes nothing. I will keep watching over you.
Yep.
Are your boots? Come closer, good people.
Really, the fuck? I wonder what Sierra's dialogue would have been if I... Oh, come on. It feels like they should be switched around. Wait. Let's make this part 3. I'll be back in literally a second.